firstly, when our constitution was written, that is on 26th January 1949, when the drafting of constitution was completed, we had preamble 395 article in 22 part and 8 schedules, but now, that is after 104 amendments, we have a preamble 448 article in 25 part and 12 schedules. So for today, in this video, we will be discussing all the important article covered till part 4A of Indian Constitution, and the remaining articles will be discussed in other video, that is in the next video. So now let's begin. We will be beginning with the preamble. Let's see what is in the preamble. You must all know what is written in the preamble and what is the meaning of the words given in preamble. So the Constitution of India, preamble, we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, that is social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, that is 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this constitution. So this is our preamble. Now let's see what is sovereign. It is independent state, that is not a dominant or dependent on any other country. India is now an independent state. What is socialist? Socialist and secular are two words that were added in 42nd amendment. So we'll be discussing this on later. Let's see what is democratic. Democratic is power given to people to elect. Like we give vote and we elect our prime minister and other MPs. Republic, we are a republic, that is the head is elected. It is not selected or it's not monarchy, but it is elected. Justice, justice in social, economic and political justice. Liberty, we will be having absence of restraint. Equality, that is status and opportunity, equality in status and equality in opportunity. And fraternity, that is sense of brotherhood. So this is our preamble. Now let's see what is the part and article in it. Part 1 of Indian Constitution deals with the union and its territory. The article covered under this are from article 1 to 4. Obviously, we have states, we have union, so naming them is important. So the first article is name and territory of union, and the second article deals with admission and establishment of new state, and similarly the third article deals with formation of new state and alteration of area boundaries and name of the existing state. So when a new state is formed or the name is changed or the boundaries and areas are altered, it is altered under article 3 of part 1. Let's see what is in part 2. Part 2 deals with citizenship, and the article under this are from article 5 to 11. Here article 5 says citizenship at the commencement of the constitution. Article 6 says right of citizenship of a certain person migrated to India from Pakistan. Article 10 deals with continuance of right of citizenship, and article 11 deals with parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Yes, by this you can get the idea that was recently in news, that is CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act. Now after this there is part 3, and this is one of the most important part, as this part contains fundamental right. Now what is fundamental right and what are the articles under this? Let's see. Part 3 that deals with fundamental rights, and the article covered in this is from article 12 to article 35. We have 6 fundamental rights presently, but earlier we had 7, that was right to property, and that was removed in 44th amendment of 1978. And after its removal, we now have presently 6 fundamental rights. Now let's see what are the articles under it and what does it deals with. Article 12 defines the state, like if a fundamental right is allotted to state, so what does state means? Is it the actual state like Telangana, Maharashtra, or is it a institution or something? The definition is given in Article 12. Article 13 deals with laws of inconsistent with or in derogation of fundamental right, and it has 13A and 13B. And what is it? Now, before the independence of India, that is, we had a Government of India Act 1935, in which there were many rules and regulation made, and that were made by the ruling country, that was British. So there was no fundamental right that was given. There was something which are opposite of fundamental right. So now if we are applying that, so that will be injustice to our rights. So in that case, Article 13 is applied. You can say simply, we filter the rules that are not applied now, or that will be opposite to our fundamental right. So that is written in Article 13. Now Article 14. Article 14 says equality before law. Before the law of India, all are equal. Article 15 says prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, and place of birth. Article 16 deals with equality of opportunity in matter of public employment. Article 17 deals with abolition of untouchability. Article 18 deals with abolition of titles. So no one is entitled like I'm this, I'm that. Article 19 deals with protection of certain right regarding freedom of speech and etc. Article 20 deals with protection in respect of conviction for offences. And Article 21 deals with protection of right and personal liberty. Article 21A deals with right to elementary education. Now let's see what are the other articles and what does they deal with. Article 23, it says prohibition of traffic in humans and forced labor. Article 24 says prohibition of employment of children in factories and mines under age 14. Article 25 says freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. Article 26 says freedom to manage religious affair. Article 30 says right of minorities to establish and administer educational institute. In Article 31C, we have saving of law giving effect to certain directive principle. And in Article 32, we have remedies for enforcement of fundamental right. We Cracku provide free mock test for SSC CPO exam. For that, you only need to Google search Cracku SSC CPO free mock test. Click on the first link and start the mock. After completing the mock, you get the complete detailed analysis with the solution and percentile for the mock. Part 4. And what is Part 4? Part 4 deals with DPSP, that is Directive Principles of State Policy, and the article covered in this are from Article 36 to 51. So let's see what they deal with. Article 36 and 37 is DPSP, that is what is Directive Principle of State Policy and its application, whereas Article 38 is state to ensure a social order for promotion of welfare of people. Article 39A and 40 is 39A is equal justice and free legal aid, and Article 40 is organization of village panchayat. So under Article 40, the organization of village panchayat was established. Article 44 deals with uniform civil code, and Article 45 deals with provision of free and compulsory education for children. Article 48 deals with organization of agricultural and animal husbandry, whereas Article 50 and 51 deals with separation of judiciary from the executive, that is Article 50, and 51 is promotion of international peace and security. This is international peace and security. After the end of Part 4, there is a part added in 42nd Amendment, that is Part 4A, and that is fundamental duties, and this is under Article 51A, and this fundamental duties is taken from USSR. So with this, we end the 4 part, and other will be discussed in other video. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, share and comment. And yes, we also provide all the previous year paper of SSC exams like SSC CGL, CPO, Steno and etc. with detailed solution, and the link is given in the description box below. Till then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. And yes, we are also in Facebook, Telegram, so please go and follow us there too. Thank you.